firearm deer season in Central Virginia kicks off next month, it is crucial to remember that the thrill of the hunt shouldn't come at the expense of your hearing.
8 News reporter Madison Moore joining us now live in studio with how a local hearing specialist says ear safety needs to be top of mind. Madison.
Well, Eric, Heather, I'm told just one loud crack of a rifle can cause permanent damage to your hearing, and that's why it's just as important to wear ear protection as it is to practice your aim.
A lot of times people will tell me they'll wear their hearing protection at the range, but they don't want to miss out on the deers rustling behind them or some of those small sounds that really help out when you're hunting.
With that, Beltone Hearing Instrument Specialist Jared Mazzo says you can purchase electronic earmuffs that only filter out gunshots rather than outside noise, while other options include custom ear molds from your audiologist,
One of the different color options, or maybe how small it is in his ear,
or earplugs.
There's nothing wrong with those foam over-the-counter headphone kind of styles, but the big thing with those is just to make sure you're using them properly. It is almost 3 to 4 times better sound reduction if they're in properly versus if they're not in.
Mazzo says ringing in the ear is one of the first signs of temporary hearing loss.
Once the brain and the ears lose their communication and once some of that nerve is damaged, there's nothing that can really bring it back with what we have available today.
Mazzo tells me a lot of the times people only think of the short-term effects, but a Johns Hopkins study found that mild hearing loss doubled dementia risk, while people with a severe hearing loss were 5 times more likely to develop dementia.
Hearing is something you're going to have your whole life, and you want to make sure you keep it the best it can be the whole life. So don't be a little lazy now and make that mistake and pay for it years down the road.
And of course, specific hunting dates and regulations vary depending on the type of game you're hunting and where you live in the state. But for all that information, you can head over to Virginia Department of Wildlife Resources website. Live in the studio, I'm Madison Moore.